I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Yo, what is up, guys? Your boy Omega here, bringing you another Call of Duty World War II video. And the end of weekend 1 on PS4 was today in the morning. So, we just gotta wait until weekend number 2, which is gonna start up again, I believe, on Thursday for PS4 and Xbox One. And so I'm gonna just use this video because I was able to play all 4 days that the beta was available. And I noticed a few good things and a few bad things about the beta, and these are all my opinion, keep in mind. So let's get right into it. Alright, and first off, we're gonna start off by noting all the positive things, all the good things that me as well as the whole Call of Duty community was able to notice about the beta. And so first of all is the weapon variety, and the weapon variety has got to be key in a game. It's gonna get pretty stale if you just keep on using the same weapon over and over and over again. And maybe the first day all you saw was a whole bunch of PPSHs all on the battlefield, but as people started ranking up a lot more, unlocking more guns, more attachments, you'll start seeing some shotguns on the field. You start seeing LMGs, snipers, the pistols, the assault rifles. The weapon variety in this game is on point. There is not one gun being used more than the other or another being used less than the other. It is 100% on point. And next up, it gotta be the connection. The beta's connection was absolutely phenomenal. There were no server or connection issues on day one, especially considering that everyone was trying to frantically go on their PS4 and just start up the beta and just play it for the first time. There was absolutely no issues finding a match, no issues connecting to the servers. But that's just that's just me. I don't know about you guys, but me, during the 4 days it was live, absolutely no issues whatsoever. And if this carries on to the full game once it comes out, this might be one of the swiftest and most smoothest Call of Duty launches that we've had in a while. Oh, and this one has got to be one of my favorites, but TDM was toned back down to 75 from 100 kills. Back then when Advanced Warfare first came out, I believe that's when they first implemented the 100 kills for TDM, all because of the advanced movement, and I get it. But I feel like even with the advanced movement, sometimes TDMs will go way too slow, way too time consuming. And so maybe I'm just trying to fit in the game before school, before bed, and I wouldn't be able to finish it. I would have to leave mid game. But now with the score limit being back to 75, you're gonna have absolutely no issues with that, and just go play a nice old TDM match. And sticking on the topic of the time limit, how long it takes you to actually complete a match, I found it pretty useful that when you hover over the game mode you want to play, let's say TDM, right there it tells you how long it's gonna take you, estimated how long it's gonna take you to finish that match, which is around 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. So for people who don't have enough time on their hands, just want to play a quick game before they gotta go do what they gotta do, it tells you right there how long the match is gonna take you, and I found it pretty convenient, to be honest. And another thing that I found really cool, but pretty minor, is all those MG turrets scattered around the map. I believe there's like 2 to 3 on each map, but they're just pretty cool to use. Like, let's say the B flag is right in the middle and there's a MG turret right there. You could just kill all of them, get them off the B flag, and I believe that's gonna make quite a few cool clips, in my opinion. I've already gotten a quad feed with the MG turret, so that was pretty fucking sick. And you guys know how I feel about innovation, but war mode has got to be one of them. We've never seen anything like it, and it's a shit ton of fun. A whole bunch of my friends are liking it, a whole bunch of you guys are liking it. And when I first hopped into the lobby, I was like, it's okay, it's okay. But, I made a good class, I made a good sniping class, and I just went off with the sniper during that. And it's pretty cool because you could die as many times, and KD has absolutely nothing to do with it. And you could even get a shit ton of XP by just rebuilding all those barriers or whatever it is, building the bridge. It's a shit ton of fun. It's just some good old Call of Duty fashion fun. And these next two things that I'm about to mention are in between good and bad. Not too good, but not too bad. And they gotta be the score streaks. A lot of the score streaks that were available to us in the beta were actually really innovative and something that we haven't seen before in any Call of Duty game, such as the paratroopers. And I thought that was pretty cool, really innovative, to just have those AIs just come down on their parachutes and fight for you. That's pretty fucking cool. But the bad thing is that they're really weak. They need a buff. For example, the paratroopers, keep in mind it was the highest score streak that we had access to during this beta, and it takes 9 kills without dying to actually get them. And myself personally never got them, but a lot of my friends said that they suck, they're not that good, and I even saw some of them in action, and they barely even got kills. They seem very, or all the score streaks in the beta seem very underpowered and weak. And our next entry is actually sticking to the whole topic of score streaks, but we're gonna be talking about one in particular, and it's gotta be the recon plane slash UAV. It is way too easy to shoot down. It's really big, slow, and noticeable in the air. It's just bright green color that doesn't really mix in well with the dark, dull colors of the sky. And just one clip of the PPSH can take it out, so that shows how weak it actually is. And they should consider making it way smaller, faster, and harder to shoot down, but keeping it possible yet not impossible to shoot down. Alright, and this is going to be our last entry, where it's going to be between in the middle, the good and the bad. But I personally found there to be way more negatives than positives with this entry, and we're talking about divisions, right? So I applaud and give kudos to Sledgehammer for taking that big risk and completely taking out perks out of the game and replace them with basic training skills and the divisions. But I don't like it. Alright, so the good things about the divisions gotta be that if you're in the airborne division and are using an SMG, you're gonna have a default suppressor that you can attach and detach during your match. And if you're in the infantry division, you're gonna have a default bayonet on your ARs. Alright, but now we're gonna be heading over to the negative side of the divisions, and like I previously touched on, I found it extremely annoying that there were only certain weapons and options available for that division. And perks have always been a vital part of the CoD games, and they took them completely out and replaced them with the basic training skills. Just having one perk every single match. So I never thought that would happen, and I personally don't like it. But another thing regarding the divisions is that the shotguns in the shotgun division, I'm not sure what it is, I forgot the name of it, had incendiary shots that were on your weapon every single time you respawned. And you wouldn't be able to take them off, so every time you respawn, you would have to cock the weapon all over again, have to reload the weapon all over again, which I found pretty tedious every single time while respawning, because I found the default shots, not the incendiary shots, to do way more damage and get way more one shot kills than the incendiary shots. Alright, in this next entry, I noticed almost as soon as I logged into the beta, and it has got to be the main menu. It was way too confusing and complicated with all those little letters and options all the way at the top. It was throwing way too much at you, and it was really difficult to navigate at first. Like after that you would get a hang of it, but I feel like they should update it or touch up on it, because I know a lot of you guys as well as me do not like that menu at all. Alright, and this next thing is really small, and it's gonna obviously be fixed by Sledgehammer maybe when the full game comes out, or even maybe during weekend 2, but it has got to be the loading screen after a match. It was way too long and had you sitting there for close to around 30 to 40 seconds just waiting to be put into the pregame lobby to search for another match. And it was really annoying considering the fact that everyone was excited trying to play as many matches as possible. At times I even thought my PS4 froze, but like I said, they're most likely gonna fix it at launch. Alright guys, we are close to ending this off, and our second to last entry is the time to kill. The time to kill is way too slow in this game, right? Some people say they love the time to kill in this game, some people say they don't, and I'm part of the population that says they absolutely hate it. I could sometimes be looking straight at the guy and fire first a few shots into him, but he can just turn around out of nowhere and just absolutely melt me with whatever gun he has. And so that was the biggest problem I had with this beta, and the biggest, reason to why I would get so pissed off. And, I found it unbelievable and outrageous to how quickly they could just turn around and kill me out of nowhere, but how slow it took me to kill them. But our last entry has got to be the health regeneration. The health regen is way too slow. It takes a good few seconds to get back up to normal health, depending how much damage you actually took. Like let's say you took some fall damage, so it'll take around 3 to 5 seconds to actually regenerate back to full health. Or if you took a few good bullet shots, it'll take you around 7 to 10 seconds to get back to a full health. And I found it to be the slowest health regenerating COD game that we've had in a while, or maybe even ever. Alright guys, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I am 100% fully aware that this is obviously not the full game, not the full finished and polished product. That, you know, it's just in its beta phase, and the whole reason to why they actually released this is because they wanted us, the players, the consumers, to, you know, hit them with some feedback. So I gave them some positive and negative feedback, some, you know, constructive criticism. But hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe to join the Omega Nation if you haven't already. Peace out, guys.